Humans are social animals or beings, like how you're dependent on a delivery guy for pizza or the milkman for the milk. It is convenient and it's easy, but then it's empty. This emptiness can negatively affect you, so there are channels that have left this life of convenience and jumped into a life of self-reliance. So today we'll be looking at a wise man who condemned modern living and embraced the simplicity of life. But before we begin, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. This episode is dedicated to my self-reliance. Shawn James was born on the 10th of April 1970 in Canada, which makes him 52 years old. Shawn James reflects on his hermetic lifestyle, an existence with no distraction, life in all of its clarity, and an ethical affair he embraces to the fullest. A soothing picture of him gaping back at life, how far he's come away from the rat race in a concrete jungle to a log cabin placed in the calmness of nature. Shawn James is an outdoorsman humbly living in a log cabin somewhere in the wilderness of Canada with his best friend Cali, a golden retriever. The journey started as Shawn felt the urge to become self-reliant, and so without a sound thought in his mind, he started building a small home in the Canadian wilderness. He spends his time in construction, and when he's free, you can find him cherishing the essence of nature, exploring the wilderness, hunting, taking snapshots of the breathtaking panorama that envelops him, to share snippets of his life on YouTube as he hikes around the landscape, camping near creeks and beautiful lakes. This shows his love for nature as he completely immerses himself in it, quenching his soul with love and happiness, living in the moment, while the vibrant nature nourishes his body and purifies his being while he listens to the sound of nature. This simple lifestyle has baffled millions of viewers on YouTube as they're concerned about the harsh conditions there, but Shawn always prevails, evolving as an outdoorsman, crafting his tools, which tells us a lot about his skills and the determined nature he exhibits. His fans share their concerns over the food that he consumes, but he calmly talks about how he loves to cook and prefers fire, adding that he has a lot of recipes self-created that we can make for ourselves when we're on a backcountry trip or around a campfire. He also has a website where he sells chaga chunks made personally with no chemicals or preservatives, grown on the wild birch trees in the Canadian forest, hand-picked and harvested. The freedom he has isn't as unrestrained as it should be, but he is indeed independent from all the daily demands our life is absorbed in. He does not overthink and gets on with the flow and sees the rat race in the concrete jungle to be pointless, but that's just his point of view, and to think of it, we're slowly destroying everything that supports life in the name of evolution. But freedom in this context is important, as that is what everyone seeks. Most of us can't take that step to go off-grid, and James knows that, and so he packs them up in vlogs and shows us exactly that. The furthest we can ever go is a week-long vacation, or maybe extended to a month, and that too is filled with uncertainty. This makes his channel more alluring to the masses. The quiet sound of nature, the all-around aesthetics, and the calming demeanor of the video all add up to what every human seeks: peace and harmony. This is the main reason why Shawn James is a very successful YouTuber, and he deserves all of it. I'm pretty sure off camera he faces a lot of issues, and even though it's nothing compared to the serenity he is in, I can very well say that a metro lifestyle person would give up sooner or later. James has found his meaning in life, and nothing can ever amount to that. James joined YouTube on the 23rd of April 2013, and since then he has over 2 million subscribers with 403 videos uploaded to date, making him one of the most popular YouTubers out there. He has a net worth of $1.5 million, he makes about $700 a day, which could go up to about $23K a month, but the most valuable thing in his life for him is his experience. So that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, why don't you slap that like button and let us know. We're open to suggestions, and you can put them in the comment section.